Alright, selamat datang kembali di channel gua. Kita lanjut main Watch Dogs Legion, matiin lagi. Lanjut yang kemarin, ini part 3 sekarang. Gua udah lumayan nih mainin, lama juga nih. Gua kasih lihat mapnya ya. Udah kebuka semua sekarang. Udah centang semua. Cuman itu nggak main mission sih, yang story missionnya ini gua sisain makanya. Nggak gua jalanin dulu. Jadi yang gua rekam itu. Nah, ini tuh sekarang karakter yang gue pakai beda lagi nih. Kalau kemarin kan spy. Kalau sekarang ini nih John Lamb, professional hitman. Ini kayak John Wick itu, John Wick wannabe. Ini mantep nih si gun kata ini nih. Dia walaupun musuhnya ini sadar, kalau misalnya biasanya kan kalau misalnya sadar gitu nggak bisa di take down untuk pencet F. Nah, ini bisa.
Now, keep your chin up. We'll find him. There's a camera network that might have caught where they took him.
Oke. Kita cari Angel sekarang. Kemarin kan di part 2. Oh my god. Gua mau gun blazing ya ini ya. Karena ini John Wick. Kemarin di part 2 itu kita kan ke apa ya namanya? EPC ya, European apa center gitu. Nah, itu di situ si Angel tahuan kalau misalnya dia ini dibawa ke suatu tempat. Nah, ini dibawanya ke sini nih. Saya cek sekarang. Oke, silakan enjoy videonya. Sebelum itu, gue ingetin lagi kalau lupa atau belum subscribe, silakan subscribe, like, dan share. Nggak bayar kok subscribe. Untuk support gua biar makin semangat bikin video-video kayak begini. Oke, kita kemana lagi nih? Gak ada main stealth-stealthan. Playthrough yang ini gua mau main tembak-tembakan aja. Asik bro. Tuh kampret tuh orang yang kayak begitu tuh. Dia ini apa kalau mati ngeledakin bom. Buka pintu. Gue tunjukin nanti ini take down kerennya nih. Ala John Wick. Oh. Nah, dia bisa guling-guling juga cuy. Manggil ini dia. Reinforcement. Boom, gila keren kan? Oke. Lanjut. Mana dia? Close circuit. Sini. Let's go.
I've gone over the captured footage. I was able to follow Mr. Lopez down to the cellar, but then I ran out of cameras. Not a problem you often have in London.
That's our play then.
Investigate the basement, okay? Namanya sama-sama John lagi. Ini orang. Oh, bukan John Wick tapi. Gue mau ngambil tag dulu tuh di atas. Juga. Nice. Let's go, kita ke basement. Senjata dia ada dua. Pertama ini G36. Yang kedua adalah ini Desert Eagle. Gila. Mantap bro. Gue bikin juga ini videonya nih buat dapetin dia. Kalau ada lu pada ada yang main pengen
My oh my, deadbolt trumps technology. The door is sealed, but this rubbish chute might do. It either leads to the cellar or your grisly death. Or both, I suppose.
Fantastic.
Fantastic. Incinerator. Nih, kita mau merosot ke situ. Seram juga cuy. Merosot. Gak usah sok kaget deh, nggak pantas. Ini kan hitman. Gak ada aneh aja kalau kaget gitu. Ada Caitlin lau di sini.
All right then. Come on out. I'm not gonna cut you. We need to talk.
Talk to the victim.
Thanks for the distraction. Gave me the second I needed to take care of this filth.
You okay? That guy looked ready to seriously fuck your day up.
He was. I'm fine. I just need a second to catch my breath and find my files.
Wait, you're Caitlin Lau. Caitlin Lau, the police inspector. We saw your videos. You must be raving mad to go after Mary Kelley on your own.
It wasn't always on my own. Who the hell are... You're DedSec, aren't you? You tracked me to the slaughterhouse.
Not exactly. We're tracking a friend who vanished from the EPC. The trail led here. It's horrible thinking that all those missing people ended up here, ended up like this.
Then I'm sorry. I don't think there's much hope for finding him alive. The Kelleys have got a sick little operation going. A kind of human organ black market. I've been investigating them for months. And they got my fucking files. God, I feel like shit.
You need some rest. Someone on the team will come and get you and bring you somewhere safe. I'll find Angel and your files, but I need to know what's on them.
Everything I've gathered on Mary Kelley. Almost enough to take her down.
Well, shit. We should be working together anyway. After this, DedSec will need to dig a little deeper into Mary Kelley.
Alright.
Alright, an operative is on their way to escort Inspector Lau. So, let's find Angel and Inspector Lau's files.
Mari kita mencari Angel.
I'll wait for your guy in here, and thanks.
Cari malaikat.
There's no doubt about it. This whole operation is meant to harvest organs. Clan Kelley's chopping off the parts they want and burning the leftovers.
Only none of them were willing donors, were they? Mary Kelley has a lot to answer for.
Mantap.
Oh, fuck.
Oh my god.
Their faces are just mutilated. Bagley, can you run some kind of facial reconstruction? This is not good.
Take a picture and I can run key details past various databases.
Terus? Oh, gue harus foto semua. Oke. Kok gini sih, ini ngebug ya? Dah. Gak bisa nge-zoom gua tuh. Bener ternyata cuy, ngebug sialan. Gua harus restart dulu tadi. Udah bisa nih. Tuh. Kok serem gitu ya?
Negative.
How many people have Clan Kelley put through this? This fucking horror show. We have to put an end to this operation. Mary Kelly's got to go down.
Organnya diharvest, habis itu dibakar sisa mayatnya. Kacau tuh.
Again, not Angel. She thought it through. Those microchips are probably filled with some sort of toxin that induces paralysis and asphyxiation. Intubation would prolong life until surgeons get round to them.
Total control over how the cattle dies. Jesus.
Ada 2 orang nih.
Unfortunately, I must confirm that this is indeed Angel Lopez.
Aduh, Angel mati cuy.
Angel.
Tadi yang terakhir tadi
He knew
Angel.
the risks. I did too, but never thought DedSec would get caught up in this.
Ini nih Angel
Mary
nih.
Kelley is preying on London's most vulnerable. She's a fucking monster. Taking her out needs to be a DedSec priority.
Now we need to find Caitlin Lau's case files on Mary Kelley and see if my conjecture may be correct. Could Mary Kelley be in Zero Day?
Boom. Boom. Keren kan? John Wick KW. John Wick KW dilarang.
Well done, you got the files. The inspector will be impressed. Now get out of here before someone decides to turn you into minced meat. Chop chop.
No kidding.
Chop chop. Let's get out. Get out. Let's go.
DedSec?
Kemana lagi?
Caitlin Lau here. I wanted to thank you. I'd be nothing but an anatomy lesson by now. Or a pile of ashes.
You'll be happy to know that Inspector Lau has been escorted to a nearby refuge and is getting her wounds treated.
I'll be fine. Still a little flighty from whatever they gave me. And frankly, a little stunned that we've joined forces.
Mau naik motor
I
ah.
never thought we would work with police either. But I think this is the best way to stop Mary Kelley, so
Keren
I
motornya.
can live with it.
Exactly. You have an organization, I have information, and some backing from powerful people. Pool our resources, and we might just take her down.
Ada backing dari
Mary
powerful
Kelley is
people,
no
tapi
petty criminal.
harus mati begitu dia.
Bagley, rally everyone to the safe house. We need to go over these files and establish a plan.
I'll sync with Inspector Lau and prepare a briefing.
Oke. Jadi kita mau ke situ ya. Balik ke markas. Balik ke markas berarti fast travel aja.
I've heard from Inspector Lau. We're ready for the briefing.
Oke, let's go. Kita briefing bareng-bareng sama tim yang lain. Udah rame cuy.
Mary Kelley heads up the most powerful crime family in London, Clan Kelley, which should at least be easy to remember.
Under her old man, they were a big
Mary
player.
Kelley.
Then he died, and her rivals started disappearing. Her enemies, her friends, her family.
Hah?
They call her Bloody Mary for a reason.
Early on, Mary abandoned cash in favor of cryptocurrency and brought the Kellys' criminal business online.
It makes weapons smuggling, drug running, money laundering all a lot easier without a cash trail. The woman single-handedly modernized organized crime in London. She considers herself to be untouchable. Case in point, from my files you retrieved. Darla Covington, 19. Sasha Haddad, 28. Radek Stojkovic, 24. All disappeared.
It's difficult to find good help these days, isn't it, love? Most people, they ain't driven. Not like you. Because they feel worthless, don't they? The way that the world is, how it uses people. It's horrible.
Kayak nenek sihir mukanya.
It's nice that you have a purpose. Oh, that'll be me, love.
We aren't finished here.
This was a courtesy. Oh, give my regards to their families. It's horrible losing someone you love.
Kampret
Nice meeting you, Caitlin.
Habis bunuh orang gitu, bikin orang hilang.
As you can see, she'll never respond to interrogation. But there is one place she feels comfortable talking. The Sandstone residence.
Inspector Lau thinks a police bug in the Kelley's headquarters may have the evidence she needs to finally convict Bloody Mary.
Sandstone is their center of operations. I know the data on that bug will take her down. Get it for me, and I swear I'll put her away forever.
Pushing the coordinates to your optics.
Oke. Lucu ya ngelihatnya ya di situ orang-orangnya semua yang gue rekrut gitu. Jadi bukan tokoh
Sabine
yang
here, Inspector Lau. I'm
tokoh dari
curious how you think you
sananya.
can bring Mary Kelley to justice now, with no backing. Even before Albion took
She
over
can.
policing, you couldn't lock her up.
Ken
And she
nggak
goes
pernah.
on treating humans like cattle.
I had to work within the system. Yes, it was corrupt. I knew it. I just didn't know how bad it was. I thought a strong enough case couldn't be buried.
Well, you were wrong.
Ternyata.
After all, power tends to corrupt. Why do you think it would be different this time?
Because I'm taking it to a contact in the Attorney General's office, an honest solicitor with a hard-on for organized crime, specifically for Mary Kelley. Look, our methods may differ, but I want to help those people as much as you do.
All right. But however this goes down, there's no way we're letting Mary slip the net again. That's not how DedSec does things. Let's get to Sandstone.
Oke. Kita mengejar Mary sekarang. Kita mau ini nih. Bikin dia masuk penjara. Yalah, sebelum siapa itu Kathleen berhenti dari polisi, sebenarnya ini kasusnya itu udah tercuak gitu, cuman menghilang begitu saja. Goyuk. Padahal sebesar itu kasusnya. Biblik. Tapi di dunia nyata juga gitu sih. Asal ada duit mah semua lancar. Yuk kita fast travel ke situ. Biar langsung masuk. Sandstone Residence. Batu pasir. Mau gimana nih? Hacking atau langsung aja gun base?
Security here is state of the art, quite impenetrable. Unless, of course, you flew a drone through the window one of Mary's mouth breathers left open.
Oke, kalau gitu harus terbang lewat drone.
The recording device is in her security room.
Getting there should be a simple matter of navigating the vents.
What the fuck?
Buset, ini apaan
She's
orang-orang?
using these people as house servants, against their will.
Horrible in itself, but a million times worse knowing they end up as unwilling organ donors.
Geblek. Ini jelek banget kayak gini tuh, dalamnya tapi bagus banget. Luarnya apa lagi? Orang ini terpaksa sih. Kalau nggak gitu ya dia tadi cuman jadi donor organ. Ya daripada jadi donor organ kan mati. Dengan dia ini ikutin aja apa maunya.
You have a real fucking attitude problem. Do you know that?
Siapa itu?
Please, I need help.
Fucking idiot. Do you piss everyone off the way you're pissing me off, you wanker? Stupid git.
Ya, dia nangis. Nah, apa tuh orang?
That's it. Let's see what kind of recording we've got on her.
Okay.
Just look at this place.
Bypass.
This is what comes of old crooked money. The Kelley family has been profiting from people's misery for a long time. She's got this shit all over the manor.
So you've been in there before? Is that how you ended up in the basement of the Southwark incinerator?
We needed something incriminating, so we decided someone had to get in here and plant a bug. I wasn't going to assign someone else to do that. You saw how Mary uses the people she grabs out of the EPC, and the staff's uniform's not hard to mimic, so I went in. What I didn't know was that she had intel on our investigation, my team. I thought going off book would stop the leaks, but she still knew we were coming. She tortured me for the names of my team, tried to break me, but cops don't give up cops. Turned out she already knew the whole unit and put hits out on them. The woman is a mindfucker.
Jesus. Well, at least you weren't microchipped. You don't seem like the type to comply with the Kelleys.
That's how I ended up on that butcher's table. So many reasons to want to rid the world of her, but it wouldn't be enough to just put one in her brain. My mates died trying to bring her to justice. I have to honor that.
Bahaya nih siapa namanya? Kathleen. Motifnya balas dendam. Tidak baik itu kesehatan yang kayak gitu. Wait. Boom. Boom. Nice. Hack deh. Ada apa di sini? Aduh. Oh, mau dibelek. Sakit jiwa bener.
Look at the state of you. What you've done to yourself after everything I've done for you.
Dia mau bunuh diri.
You made me a slave. All of us. Please, let me go. Take this thing out.
Back to your old life. Back to nothing. Back to you 2.5 screaming blighters in your dead-end job and sucking off the dole. You don't want that, love. This microchip is scary, I know, but I've got to keep tracks on my merchandise, don't I? And this kitchen knife, that won't do it, love. Cutting yourself affects my bottom line.
I can't live like this anymore.
No. You're all right there. It's all right, sweetheart, because I have another use for you.
Organ donor.
Ooh, paying attention, are we? Good. Be sure and spread the word. You know where this one goes. Get these two and all the others over to the venue and ready for the sale.
Right away, ma'am. Also, the foreign investors have already landed and the drones are programmed, ready to deliver the invitations and the coordinates to all the guests.
Is that initiative I'm smelling, Peter? Initiative can be a dangerous thing. Can be misinterpreted.
Serem amat sih nih, Mama.
Fuck's sake. This is insane. How did Mary get her hands on this kind of tech? It takes a sick mind to come up with killer microchips.
Perhaps a disease mind, but definitely an ingenious one. Perfect psych profile for a group like Zero Day, wouldn't you say?
Her affiliations aren't my priority, Bagley. She's keeping these people enslaved. And it sounds as if she's selling them. This is huge.
That's a very handy microchip. Stay in line or else. Zap your organ meat on a black market.
DedSec, we'll have to crash that slave auction. Get all the information we can out of there. The location will be on the invitations. She hasn't sent out the invitation yet, but when she does...
Bagley, monitor the drone networks. Give us a heads up when Mary sends out her fleet. Until then, I reckon we're in a holding pattern.
I'll get in touch if I hear about anything else that might interest you. Cheers, DedSec.
Oke. Ada salah satu detail yang lucu yang gua awasin ya, yang gua lihat, yang gua amatin. Apa sih? Amatin. NPC tuh suka keluar dari ruangan-ruangan kayak gini atau gedung-gedung gitu.
You wouldn't have been recruited if DedSec thought you'd be killed that easily.
I see. I suppose that's a compliment.
Bagley's interpersonal skills take a little bit of getting used to. Good on you, kid.
Since we're waiting for our cordial invitation to Mary Kelly's tasteless theme party, we can finally get back to what really matters, solving the mystery of Zero Day. Who are they, and why did they frame DedSec for the bombings?
Siapa Zero Day?
Glad you asked. Today, the great AI detective has two leads for his dog's body politic. Obviously, Albion needs looking into, but I also have a more unusual thread for you to pull on. There's a new hacktivist group on the dark web scene called the 404. But instead of being in it for the lulz, this lot seems to be in it for the brutal reshaping of society by any means necessary. Sound like anyone you know?
Sounds like we have some options.
I've marked both on your optic.
Oke. Mana kita? Ada dua. Villains of London. Albion, Kelley, Zero Day. Satu lagi siapa nih? Albion Missions. Oh, ini masih nungguin ya, masih nungguin si Kelley ya. Ini ada ini nih. Activist Network. Oke, kita lanjut yang mana nih? Oke, dua-duanya bisa deh. Oh, dua-duanya bisa. Dua-duanya bukan Mary Kelly. Kita Albion dulu ya. Cobain Albion ya. Oke. Initiate sequence.
London, this is 404, the first peer-to-peer hacktivist network. All are welcome. If you want to make a difference, join us. We're taking down the elite, one contract at a time.
Found that on the dark web. Looks like all the cool kids are forming hacker groups these days. But this 404 might actually come in handy in our fight. If all are welcome, that means we are too. I say we infiltrate 404, we get their connections, we get their assets.
If you play nice, they might even help you take out Zero Day. For that matter, maybe they are Zero Day. Only one way to find out. I found street view images of a ctOS hub that's been covered in 404 graffiti. They're marking their territory like an overexcited chihuahua. Dropping the location of the hub on your map.
Yang tadi 404 gara-gara gue pencet. Ini sekarang.
I hate putting Mary Kelly on the back burner while she continues to destroy lives with those microchips, but for now we've no choice.
Then perhaps it's time to have a closer look at the elephant in the room. Nigel Cass, billionaire warmonger and current CEO of our local horde of thugs, Albion BMC.
Cass certainly profited most from the bombings. We can inspire London to resist from now till forever, but it still won't break Albion's grip on the city. Not with Cass at the top.
Jesus. You want to confront the head of a private military company that's paid off by the government? What are you going to do? Just knock on his front door?
Bagley's come across a possible gap in Cass's armor. An ex-insider, ex-friend with an axe to grind. He'd be an asset if we can find and convince him to work with us. Come to the safe house. We'll talk it through.
Oke, kita harus ke safe house. Kita fast travel seperti biasa. Let's go. Meeting dulu, meeting kita. Briefing. Nonton TV. TV-nya melayang ya?
Right, let's talk about Albion PMC, the only British organisation to successfully oppress more of the developing world than the British government. Led by Nigel Cass, a man the partisan media calls a charismatic visionary, and Amnesty International calls a war criminal. Albion was given the key to the city to re-establish order following the bombings.
Well, that's suspiciously convenient.
It is. So that's 2 reasons why we need to find an angle on Cass.
We found one. His name, Hamish Balaji. Born in London, Balaji was a recipient of the Cass Foundation Technical Scholarship at 14, which included a mentorship with Cass himself.
Ooh.
At 16, Balaji designed Cass's first drone fleet. Fun fact, Cass delayed the launch by a week so it would land on Balaji's birthday.
Cass sounds like Balaji's second dad. Why would he help us?
They had a falling out after an incident in the Niger Delta 3 years ago. A buried human rights investigation accuses Cass of ordering a drone fleet to wipe out a village protesting the construction of a pipeline, but the drones malfunctioned before they could. Balaji is named as the likely saboteur. He's been on the run ever since, but now tracking data shows he's reappeared in London.
Shit, he's looking for redemption like with the protesters. This guy designed Cass's drone fleet. I think he's trying to disarm Albion.
He covers his tracks well, but that's a good guess. Unfortunately, according to this Albion intelligence report intercepted by our friend Caitlin Lau, Cass knows Balaji's in London as well. So, that's the op. Make contact with Balaji before Albion finds him. Then convince him we have a mutual enemy in Cass.
So this guy's our best chance to stop Albion and clear our names. And the largest private army on Earth wants him dead. No pressure.
No pressure, no pressure. Okay. Kita harus cari si
It took
Balaji.
some doing, but I've narrowed down the area where we're most likely to find Hamish Balaji. I've pushed the coordinates to
Hamish
your optic.
Balaji. Battles Bridge Basin, kita lihat di map jauh gak? Oh, jauh sekali. Kalau gitu kita ke King Cross Station aja nih. Alright, let's go. Kita cari Hamish Balaji, anak angkatnya si Cass, CEO dari Albion. Si Hamish
I'll
Balaji
give you
ini
the bad news first. One
yang
of your operatives has been kidnapped. Also,
drone
there's no good
fleetnya.
news.
Fuck's sake!
Yes, I'd say that's an astute summary. Moments before they disappeared, they were in close proximity to a man you victimized a while back. Finding him is the best chance we have of finding our operative.
Copy that.
Kenapa tuh? Martin McMahon kidnap. Wanjay.
Got a potential recruit for you. I'll mark them on your map.
Culik dong. Bisa diculik gitu ternyata rekrutnya kita. Apa tim membernya? Lucu juga ya. Oke, tar habis.
Balaji has been snooping into Albion's affairs. Quietly, of course, but I've been able to determine that most of his activity stems from this area.
Time to introduce ourselves.
Habis ketemu
Not so fast.
si
Hamish isn't in,
Hamish.
according to his home security. And before you get ideas, he's rigged his front door to a series of traps designed to delete all of his data and then your life. Not necessarily in that order.
Well, he's certainly paranoid.
To be fair, you are an armed insurgent trying to break into his flat. Anyway, you should be able to connect to the local grid and use security cameras to disarm his traps.
Acknowledged.
Oke, kita harus matiin perangkapnya yang di-set sama si Hamish Balaji dulu. Parnoan dia orangnya. Gimana gak parno? Kejar-kejar sama bapak angkatnya mau dibunuh. Sekarang dikejar-kejar juga sama DedSec. Ya walaupun gak dibunuh sama DedSec, cuma kan dia gak tahu. Haji Balaji. Haji.
Look at
Buset.
this. The place is packed to the gills with
Black,
traps.
berangkat
You could force the
semua.
traps to unlock by rewiring the power.
Copy that.
Okay.
Welcome to Claire and Present Danger, and welcome to fascist London. Don't let that boot on the back of your neck disturb you. In time, you'll barely feel it.
Ribet juga nih.
We have to wake up, people. If there was a playbook for setting up a totalitarian police state, Albion would be most of the way through it and working on the epilogue. They certainly took advantage
bisa
of the fallout from
diintet.
the bombings, didn't they? Preyed on the fears of the city government too. They were only too happy to hand Nigel Cass the keys to the city.
Okay.
Wash their hands to the whole mess. The collar will
Mana
only get
lagi?
tighter now, friends, unless we do something.
Nice.
We can't wait for someone else to fight back. We are the change.
Nice. Gimana nih? Ini. Terus apa lagi? Satu lagi gimana? Satu lagi dari mana deh? Satu lagi mana? Sip.
The traps are disarmed. Now, if you go through the front door of the flat, it's much less likely you'll be killed.
Oke. Kita masuk ke flatnya habis. Naik depan lagi lah. Abis ini kita nyelamatin si Martin. Masuk, menyusup.
Move one more muscle chief and I'll blow the whole place with you in it.
Now, no need for that.
Ada di
Who the fuck are you?
tempat
And what are
lain
you
ya.
doing in my flat? You with Albion?
Wrong. Think more insurgent.
What, DedSec? Yeah, right, and I'm Che Guevara.
Gak percaya dia.
Listen to me. Albion knows you're in London. You need to get out of here now.
Fuck me. You're telling the truth, aren't you?
Bener lah, masa bohong.
Fucking hell, thought I was careful. Fucking idiot, Amish. Look, Cass is worse than you know.
Worse than we know. We know. We know. Why else do you think I'd fucking be here?
Maybe, because Nigel Cass is paying you. That's how fucking mercs work.
We're not with Cass. He fucking tried to kill us, mate. We need to stop him, and we need your help to do it.
Mate, you don't know shit. You have no idea what Cass is and what... Move!
Waduh, diserang dia.
Albion squad's closing in on you. Guess you weren't lying about that part. Fuck, think, Amish, think. Shit,
Oh,
fine.
kesini.
Table it. I'll buy you some time. Just go.
Kirain ke si Hamis.
No!
Main kabur, gak usah kabur juga bisa.
Move in!
Waduh. Terus gua nggak dikasih.
Fuck's sake!
Don't just stand there.
Yeah,
Albion won't be fussed about who they shoot.
Fucking hell.
Nggak dikasih ini. Nggak dikasih apa namanya? Betul. Nah ini nih cover.
patrol is armed.
Gue bisa ngadalin ini, jangan salah lu. Gue pikir cuma bisa nembak dari jauh. Apa gua loncat cuy? Aduh, nyaris mati gua. I'm fine. We are fine. Nice. Nggak ada bisa dipakai apa? Oh, bisa ada.
Any other patrols have eyes on the suspect, over? Could do for some sailing.
Patrol, we are pursuing the target.
Control, I've lost the target.
Yes, you are. You lost me.
That's it. I'm calling off the pursuit.
I think all that excitement convinced our new friend Hamish that we need to work together to tackle Cass.
Wah,
He's willing to
kampret udah gue
cooperate.
tembakin baru dia. Suwe bener. Inside Albion.
All right, Chief. That was a pretty slick escape. I believe you. So I'll say this. Nigel is planning something, and I don't think I could stop him on my own. If DedSec's everything I've heard, you'll help me.
We can help each other. There's a chance Cass had something to do with the bombings. What could he be planning that's worse than that?
No, that's not like him. Well, not exactly. See, Nigel's got to see himself as the hero. He's an arrogant twat, but he's not a cynic. Every place we go into, we would have some mad plan to fix all his problems. With robot police or automated crop fertilizing and some shit. Society was a technical problem. And people are just bugs in the software, you know? You work around them or you squash them. Sorry, Chief. I've got to switch proxy servers so they don't trace me. I'll hit you right back on voice. Listen, I've got an inside man, right? A contact in Albion. Says Nigel's got this big meeting happening at White Tower. He'll be talking about a major project he's got planned for London.
Working on an upgrade of his private police state? Brilliant. Does this prick ever take a day off? Whatever he's up to, we need eyes on that meeting.
I've always wanted to be in on a caper. Okay, first things first. We'll need eyes on the impregnable target, so off you go. I'll crack on with assembling the right personnel to round out this ragtag bunch of misfits.
Ah, shit. Albion cybersecurity sniffing my proxy IP. Must have traced the detonator signal. I've got to deal with this.
Oke. Kita mau nyerang Albion sekarang. Harus ke Tower of London. Di sana bakal ada meeting untuk Albion membahas sesuatu, ngupgrade sesuatu gitu dia. Upgrade ini nggak security sistemnya, soal drone-drone-nya gitu. Mana ya, jauh juga, boleh pas dulu. Aja, Tower Hill. Let's go. Let's go, baby. Sini cuy. Ya dari sini bisa deh harusnya. Gue pernah nge-scout dari sini. Gue hanya perlu tinggal cari security kamera.
Tower of London. Security will be tight. How do we do this?
I like to help, fam, but Nigel's caught a whiff now. With all the ctOS cameras, it'd take him less than 5 to ID me. I ain't risking my pretty face.
We need an Albion insider for our caper, one who's willing to turn coat. I've reached out to a contact who works in a nearby pub. Where better to find a bleakly disillusioned anti-hero numbing their conscience with drink, but secretly desperate for redemption. I've let our contact know what we're in the market for, and she's nearby.
Kita butuh orang dalam cuy, nggak bisa masuk menyusup langsung ke Tower of London kayak gitu. It's a freaking fortress, look at that. So big. Gue bahkan nggak tahu di mana masuknya. Oh iya, kalian sadar gak sih? Ternyata itu, ini semuanya, hampir semua mobilnya itu self-driving car dan itu gak ada orangnya di dalam. Jadi waktu di awal tuh kan gua nggak mau kan nyolong ini kan, nyolong dia kan, nyolong mobil dari orang. Padahal mah bukan nyolong orang, gak ada orangnya. Ya nyolong sih, cuma maksudnya nggak ngerebut langsung dari orangnya, soalnya nggak ada orang, kosong mobilnya. Pantesan aja dia di parkiran dikit gitu. Kalau kayak di GTA, di Mafia kan di mana-mana ada mobil diparkir kan. Karena ya itu, kalau lu nggak pakai mobil yang diparkir ya lu harus ngerebut dari orang kan, bisa kena polisi kan. Kalau ini enggak, bebas.
All right, mate.
You lot certainly know how to pick your targets. You do know that Albion have set up their headquarters in there, right?
Yeah, we know. But Cass is launching some new project, and I can guarantee it won't be good. We need to do something, you know?
Fucking Nigel Cass. You're right. Nothing good can come of this. Luckily, I hear loads of sob stories working in our pub. And near this place, quite a few from Albion are dissatisfied with the status quo. You turn on the charm, and I'm sure you can get one to join the good guys. Even got a candidate in mind.
Interesting. Can you send me their personal info?
I'll have Bagley push it along. Good luck, love.
Oh, kita harus ngerekrut
recruiting an Albion employee. Easier said than done.
They're jackbooted thugs who regularly murder civilians. If finding a disenchanted employee is really that difficult, humanity's much worse off than I thought. It would also be quite useful to have someone on the inside.
For however long that lasts, Nigel's real good at sniffing out spies.
Personal experience speaking?
Yeah, not really in a sharing mood right now, fam.
Recruit an Albion guard. Oke. Kalau kita lihat dari maps, rekrutnya ada di, nggak ada, jadi bebas mau ngerekrut siapapun. Oke. Kalau gitu nanti kita lanjutin yang rekrut itu. Sekarang gue mau nyelamatin ini dulu aja nih, si Martin nih. Mau ngasih unjuk lu nyelamatinnya gimana. Gue juga baru sih ada yang ditangkap kayak begini sama orang, tim member gue. Jadi kita selamatin si Martin aja dulu. Ntar habis itu buat yang mission ini lagi, terus nanti di part 4. Oke. Sekarang kita nyelamatin si Martin dulu aja nih. Nah, lebih seru gitu. Kalau yang tadi nanti aja dulu, ngerekrut dulu. Langsung aja tembak-tembakin, nggak usah di-hack.
The kidnapper is in the area, along with some other shady characters. You should be able to get your missing friend's location off his optic.
Ya kan, office optik kan, dia mati atau enggak kan, nggak ngefek kan. Pelan. Come here. Kita lihat ada berapa orang di dalam sini. 1, 2.
Oh, what is it now? Something's blocking my access here. I'll call it in.
Cuma 2. Oh, 3. 4.
Hold it. There's your problem. There. Ah, Christ.
1, 2.
Remind me what it is you do here again. Well, that's disconcerting.
Yang ini. Woi, mau kabur dia? Kamu jangan kabur. No, bakal meledak. Shit. Harus gue mati. Let's go, get to safety. Kita pergi dari sini. No, no one see the suspect. No. I don't see the suspect. No, where is it? Where is the suspect? No, not the suspect. No.
GPS analysis complete. I've got a lead on our kidnapped operative.
Drop the location on my map.
Drop the location. Rescue. Let's go rescue our friend. Berani-beraninya dia nyulik teman kita, cuy. Sini. Aduh, kesenggol mati dong dia. Cuman kesenggol dong mati, itu NPC-nya bener-bener kayaknya udah ini banget, fragile banget gitu. Rapuh banget kayaknya. Heran gua. Tapi masalahnya NPC begitu, itu tuh nyambung sama NPC lainnya. Kadang itu suka muncul di profile yang orang lain gitu ya, NPC lainnya. Katanya ini adalah keluarganya si ini gitu. Si ini dibunuh sama player siapa gitu. Nah ini juga nyulik, ini juga pasti gara-gara ada yang itu tuh. Gua pernah ngebunuh siapa, terus dia balas dendam. Malah jadi nyulik si Martin ya.
The missing operative is here. They survived this long, so try not to get them killed in the home stretch.
Oke. Mana nih gua masuknya? Oke, kalau sini. Gengnya siapa sih ini yang ini? Wah, gua harus nimpuk.
Come back safe and sound.
Buat ini. Buka pintunya, Abre. Terus gua mau ganti tagnya ke ini, AR cloak. Biar gue bisa ngilang. Oh, that's Martin. Martin itu petinju, cuy. Gue menang kompetisi tinju tuh gara-gara dia. Berani-beraninya dia nyulik teman gue, ha? Jalan juga loh. Ada berapa orang di sini? Lumayan banyak juga ya. South. Favorite shotgun, huh? Anjir, shotgun beneran dong. Oh, mati lu, meledak. Ayo Martin, kita keluar dari sini.
Right, time to get him out.
Let's go Martin. Let's go. Sini Martin.
Andrew, and I live in... Write this down. A deluded pseudo-reality of my own making, which is in fact the most densely populated...
I don't see anyone following you. Our friend is back in fighting shape and another enemy of DedSec has been thwarted. Nicely done.
Oke, gila keren juga ya. Ada misi kayak gitu. Dadah Martin. Oke, part 3 sampai sini dulu ya. Nanti kita lanjut lagi di part 4. Lanjutin yang misi tadi Albion tadi. Oke, gua mau nge-rekrut ini dulu, guard Albion. Oke, thank you yang udah nonton. Jangan lupa subscribe, like, dan share-nya kalau kalian mau dukung gua, dan nyalain notification bell supaya gak ketinggalan video gua yang selanjutnya. Oke, thank you dan bye.